Good afternoon, good afternoon. How everybody doing today, man? And today here, sitting down with the brother, aka the Apostle, is no other than Mr. Get Right or Get Left, FOXXX, South of Detroit, Mr. Charles County Creep, two-time Wammie Award finalist.
What
Talk
up?
to us. How you doing today?
What up? What up? What up? What it do? How y'all?
All right, so we kind of we just gonna get to it, man. So let's take it back one more time. When did you first know that hip hop was gonna be your thing? When did you fall in love with hip hop?
I fell in love with hip hop after after a failed attempt of playing the congos. But nah, I always listened to hip hop as a youngin'. Like I said, my older brother Brian, his favorite artist is KRS-One, so I always listened to KRS-One, and then it was Tupac, Kane, and so on and so forth. But I drew inspiration from them, and I drew a lot of inspiration from people such as Los from Backyard, 32 from Northeast, Lil Benny, people like that, D Floyd. Those people I drew inspiration from, and actually, I wanted to started to write my own material from that.
Okay, so let's tell us about when you wrote your first bars, your first 16, or your first rap.
My first bars, I'm drawing a blank right now on exactly what it was, but I knew it was from.
He's with a go-go band.
I was with Exclusion.
Right.
That was the first band that I ever played in Charles County. So with my man Q Man, Ty Dyson, and Gerald Lee, all them guys. So that's when I first wrote my first rap for the Exclusion band, and then I just ventured off from there.
All right. And then you said you went from there, and then you started out with the
with a mixtape.
with mixtapes. Tell us about that mixtape.
I did a mixtape.
What was the inspiration behind it?
The inspiration was, like I said, I first started doing collaborations and features with my cousins during Straight Gutter, C Chairs, down in my cousin Stu basement. We had put out some mixtapes with them, myself, my man Bert, my man Castro. So that's where that came from. So I put out my first mixtape, which was South of 301, LA Plater. And that was all for straight industry beats. That was my first project. And then I went to my second project, which was South of 301 Music, I'm the Competition.
And that was a mixtape as well?
That was a mixtape as well.
And what was the
And that one had both, actually. That one had industry and some originals.
Who were some of the people that worked with you on that, like in terms of production, in terms of, with the original beats?
Original beats, I know one off the top of my head was Twin. Yep, DMV Dre. That was one that I can think off the top of my head, because that was like in 2012 maybe. That's been a minute. I can't really remember all, but I know Twin was definitely on that. That's when I put out the first version of a song that I have called Always Home. Yep.
Tell us about that song, Always Home.
Always Home is a song that I wrote about where I'm originally from, which is King George, Virginia, State Road. It's called Always Home, aka State Road. So I wrote that about not all, because it's hard trying to fit every experience in one song. So I kind of took bits and pieces of certain things that I went through, and things, that was near and dear to me from those experiences, and put it in one song. And I released it the first time on that second mixtape, and then I re-released it again on my actual first project, which is called Into My Experience. That one I featured Derek Holton. Shout out to my homie Derek Holton. He really like elevated that record to a whole nother stratosphere. And once again, that was produced by DMV Dre, Twin.
Twin. Okay. DMV Dre did the mixtapes. Then you elevated yourself on to actually doing an actual project. Tell us about that project. Yeah. and how was that?
The project Into My Experience, that one featured Tito Starr, just some of the people that helped make that whole process, from videos to everything. People like yourself, my partner Big T, Tito, Black Dorsey, my cousin Rock Diesel, my partner Biases, aka Bino from Mississippi. He's featured on that project. Queen of Mars featuring on that. They were featured on a song I got nominated last year for called Dreams. That I shot. That was one of the videos that I also shot for that particular single too. So shout out to Angle 45 Media too. Yeah.
His name, what's his name for me?
Angle 45 Media, Shorte.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, Shorte. That's my partner, Shorte.
Shout out to Shorte.
Yes, sir. Shorte get busy.
You know, tell us about the video shoot for the Charles County Creek.
So yeah, the Chuck County Creek video shoot, which was like a 3-4 day process, I think it was. I did one day, which I think was the first day. It was myself, aka the Postal, aka Tight Shorty, Big T Beats, who else? Black Dorsey, Tito Star, Brother Los. Man, we went, where we go that day? We was in Waldorf. We went to La Plata. Man, yeah, we went around Meadows. We was around Carrington. We was everywhere that day. That day right there, that first day of shooting. All the other days was great too, but that day right there, we went around Heathcote that day. That day right there was special. I had a lot of fun that day, and we actually did. We went down La Plata that day too, to another spot. Did we go, or we just went to the Meadows that day?
Went to the Meadows twice.
Twice, yeah, because we went that morning, then we came back that late. Yeah, you're right.
Came back down to
Meadows. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I caught up with my man Joe Coates.
Yeah, shout out to Coates. Car wash.
Let him broke out the bucket and the get me right.
Yeah.
Listen. I don't know how they do it in no other city or no other town, but down Charles County. Always. He been doing that with golly, it got to be like 30, 40.
Yeah. Coach sling that rag, and he going to talk smack while he's slinging that rag too.
Shout out to my man, the neighborhood car wash. I mean, not the neighborhood. He the Charles County car wash. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Every time you look up, somebody scooping them up, or he outside, got the cars lined up. Shout out to my man, Coach.
Yes, sir.
You know, that was quite the experience.
Yeah, that was a great day that day.
So would you say King George or the Chuck influenced you more?
That's hard. That's a hard question to answer, because for me, that's home. The George is home.
Yeah, it's home.
That's always going to be home. And that's where I actually first started listening to hip hop.
Yeah, but you got to say on Charles County Creek, not King George Creek.
Yeah, because I've been here for 20 some years.
Right.
I've been here 20 some years.
Right.
So they both had, I also got a song called Always Home. So, hey, you swing. That's why it's VA to MD Entertainment. Right. You feel me?
Right.
So I would say they both kind of equally, quite naturally now, as time progressed and time has gone on, I've been here longer now, you know, but that's where my roots are. That's why I was born. I was born in the first Mary Washington Hospital in Fredericksburg. You know, I went to King George Elementary, Potomac Elementary, King George Middle, King George High. I only went to La Plata High.
Oh, wow.
So I never went to like middle or elementary in Charles County.
In Virginia.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
They took you on the back road.
Yeah.
To the hospital.
But
Fredericksburg got the back road.
But my stepfather and my real father is from here. My stepfather is from La Plata.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? And my real father is from Bryantown.
Blinking light.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I would say it's equal. I got love for both sides, but I'm here. That's why I built my family at. You know what I'm saying? So of course I got big love for the Chuck. So that's why I made a Chuck County Creek.
I'm be honest. You can go many places. It's nothing like it.
Yeah.
It's nothing like it. And everybody, wherever they're from, you probably gonna say that about that.
Oh yeah, of course.
No matter where you from, but truly, bro.
Of course.
There's nothing like the Chuck. Talk to me about the down the road movement that y'all had.
I mean, it's for those that don't know, down the road, shout out to Tito Star, Black Dorsey, Stuck Jones, One Way G. Down the road is basically a movement that created that started from us just trying to make our own way. You know, we just trying to make our own way. Like I said earlier, our music scene in Southern Maryland it's connected, but it's not like the DMV, so to speak. You know, they don't, when they talk about that, they don't put us, a lot of times they don't mention Southern Maryland artists, you know, which is, hey man, no harm, no foul, you do what you do. So we had to create our own avenue, which that's how Down the Road came about. That's how South of 301 came about. You know, that's how DSM came about. You know what I'm saying? DSM, Big T Beats. You know, all of that is.
So what does DSM mean?
That's Demolition Squad.
What is Demolition Squad? No, I mean, see, don't listen. Not. I ain't
Oh yeah, I get it. I get it. That's
don't just throw something out there.
No. That's
what that is.
That's. I can tell you that's my brother Big T movement, but he would have to explain to you in depth exactly what that is.
Demolition Squad.
Yeah.
What is Demolition Squad?
It's my production company, so I have pretty much like producers and engineers that all work together. You know.
Come on. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So yeah, that's where that's how that came about. So, you know, like he said, that's good.
We welcome him up here, one of Fox's partner, Big T Beats. So tell me something. I got both of y'all here right now. How did y'all come about, you know, making this connection that y'all have?
I mean, honestly, it was from like
That was my neighbor.
random.
He lived.
We got a lot of neighbors. That don't mean
No. He lived directly across the street. I'm like, walk.
Not a neighbor. That's not a neighbor. That's
No. That was my neighbor. I walk out my yard and I can walk across the road and I'm walking in here. I knew his mama, I knew his grandmother, like all of that. Like that was my neighbor for years.
Yeah.
That's how I met him. And I got a song called that I released it, but I kind of didn't release it. Called HD. That was the first beat I got from Big T.
So he was outside one day and you just yelled across the street, say, "Hey man, I do music." He said, "Yeah, I do too."
Yo.
We got out. We was outside. We introduced ourselves and we just linked
y'all
up.
just being neighborly.
Yeah, we linked up.
It was the neighborhood.
Yeah,
So
we linked up.
the first thing is, you know what I mean? Like he just chopping it up outside, you know, with my folks, and then, you know, he kind of just got off into it, like, you know, what he do and stuff like that. And then he's like, "Oh yeah, well, yeah, my I think it was my brother. It's like, yeah, my little brother's a producer."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh word." So the next time that we all kind of connected, whatever, we just came together. And then
I actually think I met his uncle first, and then I met his brother, and then I met him. That's how that went about. And he told me he make beats. He went straight to the basement and whipped up that joint right in front of me, like right then and there on spot.
So when you was asking about DSM was more so of like when I was in Oxon Hill when we first connected. You know what I'm saying? Like I had like a lot of people like that was underneath me and working with me with like just making production and just being in the movement of underground artists. So Demolition Squad was like all my people that I helped birth and help bring along with just catapulting their careers in music and creating beats and stuff like that. And then once I got to the Chuck County, that's when I met him. Literally like my first year there, I met him, and then from there it's like brotherhood from instant.
The reason why I asked that question and the way I put it though, even though it seemed like I was joking, and I kind of was, but what you see is, especially in the hip hop world and especially in the DMV and even in the Chuck, a lot of times, man, bro, see somebody else doing something, and before we even take time out to even see anything about the other bro, he already a op.
Right.
Op. You know what I mean? Like we grew up like, man, listen, It should have been like, hey man, you rap, let's do something on that. But nah, we had to
It
battle first.
should be like that,
No,
but
for real.
We had to battle first. We had to try to take each other head off.
It should be like that, but it's not. Like a lot of time I tell people all the time, like I literally sit back and watch. There's no harm, no foul. Like the more you do music, the more you learn how to navigate around it. You know what I'm saying? And not because as an artist and as a human, period, you'll look at certain things and be in your feelings about it and wonder why. So the more you get into doing music, you learn how to navigate it. Because I'm a music person. I'm a fan first. So if you jamming, you jamming. I don't care who you are, where you from, who you kick it with. I literally see people online that only support the people that they cool with. They'll see your music. They see you. They know you doing something. Mm-hmm. But if it ain't somebody that they cool with a part of it, they won't mess with it. And I don't understand it, but it's just the way it is. Mm. But me personally, I don't care who you affiliated with. If you jamming, I'm gonna give you your props.
So before we get too far in here, tell us about the stuff y'all got going on. Because every time we look up these brothers, they got an event, track. This man has like 5 CDs. So tell us what you got going on.
Oh man, okay. Well, right now, me and Big T are nominated for a Wammie. This is the second time that I was nominated. This year is for a song. The song actually came. It's called "Go and Get It." Mm-hmm. He actually just gave me the record. Mm-hmm. He put the hook on it. Made the beat was already made. Shout out to Different Levels. Yeah, the beat was already made. He was like, "Here, take this jump," because he felt, and that's the type of person he is. He felt like if it fit somebody else better, he'll let them do it. He ain't like, I got to take all the glory and no, because he understanding how it could work and how things will work out. But make a long story short, April 20th, we nominated for as a finalist for the Whammies Awards,
which we're gonna take it home.
Yeah,
I'm speak that out in existence right now. We're taking that home.
I received that.
So tell us about the Whammies. Where the Whammies at, and like where is it gonna be? Where's it located?
The Whammies is this year. Last year was at the Capitol Turnaround in Southeast. This year the Whammies is at Tyson's Corner at the Capital One Hall. This year. So yeah, they didn't got a little.
It's uppity.
They done stepped up. It's a little uppity now. You know, I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? But this year it's at the Capital One Hall, and it's April 20th, and it's from 7 to 9:30, something like that. So make sure y'all go get your tickets. So yeah, that's one thing that we have going on, and make sure you go download Go and Get It. It's on every streaming platform. I'm shooting scenes to the video tomorrow. Tomorrow, he's hosting the event at the Martinis in White Plains that my band is playing at South of the Trade Music. Excuse me, along with the Guess Who band, DJ Big Stu.
Yeah,
is on the wheels and steels. You know, providing you the hits. We celebrate my partner Boosie and Pat birthday tomorrow. Mm-hmm. That's Sunday from 4 to 10. Martinis is at 10553 Theodore Green Boulevard, White Plains, Maryland. Make sure y'all get there. It's from 4 to 10. So you ain't got to worry about disrupting your work day on Monday, because we going to still get you back in the house by the time you get yourself ready for the next day.
For sure.
You know, so,
and it's going to be a lituation situation.
And also, this man just dropped the album.
Absolutely.
Tell him about your album, bro.
Hey, listen, man. I just want to spread some great love to the. No, I dropped this album on Valentine's Day. This is a love album. You know what I mean? And this is all rapping love album. So it's like I wanted to provide a different perspective on love. You know what I mean? Like men can fall in love too, and they can talk about it in a great way. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to tap into a different place.
Him sensitive.
You know what I mean? Hey man, I be falling in love. I can't help it, man. They're beautiful. These women are beautiful. But listen, I just wanted to make sure I provide that, you know, that experience, man, because I never really touched on, you know, like more side of like the love aspect of my life. So I feel like this is a great opportunity, man. It's 2024, man. Dope Love in stores now. It's on all streaming platforms. You hear me?
and I'm featured on a song called Higher.
Yeah, Higher is one of the ones that he is featured on, man. He dropped some serious bars on there. Gots to listen to that.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Gots
sir.
to listen to that. Higher.
As I sit here and I listen to brother Big T Beats,
Deacon Jones.
it's funny because check it out, right? The story that we never told, right? You know, I knew him when he was a little knucklehead, right?
Yeah.
See, when he was running around the store acting like a little knucklehead, I had to pull him in the back and come man, talk to him and all that. But then he was telling me about his, his Big T Beats, and he told me how his next door neighbor across the street was Foxx. So he said, you know a guy named Foxx? I said, yeah. He said, yeah, man, I'm hoping to work with him one day. So to see how it all manifests itself to this blossoming partnership and brotherhood is great. You know what I mean? Then I listen to him talk, and I'm listening to him every time he says something. I'm like, who is this person?
Yeah,
But,
man.
Yeah.
I mean, he all articulate. I feel like I feel like I should have like glasses on.
Yeah.
like
Better posture.
Yeah.
You gotta sit up in your
Tied
seat.
around my waist. You know what I mean?
Well,
My man is like he done turned into like a politician and a publicist of the
Right.
Yes, when you come out and see Big T Beats, we will be here tomorrow. Dope 2, Dope Love 4.
Dope Love 4. Speak it. Speak it. Speak it. Now we got a manifestate. We got this manifestation that we have to.
We manifest.
We have to put it out in the atmosphere.
Put it in there.
I'm serious.
Okay.
The power of the tongue is very important.
I'm glad you said that.
Absolutely.
In the air.
That's what I call a setup.
Yeah, I put it in the air.
No. What I you hear me? That's what I call a setup. See, now both of y'all said put it in the air, so I'm putting it in the air. I'm gonna tell y'all one last time. You owe me a video, and you owe me a video.
I got you a video.
All right, we ain't gonna say nothing else about
Let's
it.
get it.
Video.
Both of them owe me a video.
Well, how Brother Lo said, talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Nah, we ain't gonna talk about it.
Me and AK Apostle, we have a song that I've been trying to get out for a while, but I finally got the missing ingredients to it.
He said
So-
that 5 times, but go ahead.
I admit that.
Right.
I admit that. But now I got the missing ingredient to it. So now we have a song called
Pain inside.
Pain Inside. There you go. Featuring Charmaine Green. So I got her back to redo the hook. It was some complications with the structure of the song on my part.
Hold on. All right, okay, so listen, y'all. This is one of my most embarrassing moments. And I thank God.
I already know what you ready to say.
Listen, y'all, I thank God he never told this story. But we're going to let the cat out the bag just in case.
Wait a minute.
No, in case we get down the road and somebody try to pull his car. So we went to re-record the song, right? And it's a wall inside the studio, right? I'm thinking,
Yeah, it's one of them walls that you use for when you recording live
Right.
instruments.
Okay.
And it has the window in it.
Right. So I leaned back, but the wall kept going. And it kept going and going. So next thing you know, drums falling.
I turned around and looked. All I seen was feet in the air.
So they come back there. Hey man, you all right? Yeah, I'm good, man. Just make sure ain't nothing damaged. No, we want to make sure you good. I'm good. Trust me. I'm good.
Oh,
It's gonna take me a
MG.
couple minutes to get out.
Ron was like, man, I know. Are you good? Them drums can be replaced. Shout out to Ron at Nice Guy
Oh yeah.
man.
Shout out to Ron. Shout out to
Ron was
Ron.
like, man, are you good? I ain't
Yeah.
worrying about that.
Listen,
They said your feet was in the air, my guy.
Man, listen
All I
to me.
seen was the bottom of his shoes.
Bro, listen.
I
to me.
said, yeah.
Listen, bro. The wall kept going, but then it was walls behind the walls, behind the
Yeah,
walls.
man.
All of them were going. It's a domino effect.
Yeah, because they got wheels.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you can move them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
Oh, man.
But yeah, the song is called "Pain Inside," featuring AKA the Apostle. That also is produced by DMV Dre Twin. That's
Shout out to Twin.
shout out to Twin,
Shout out to
and that's going to be featuring my cousin Charmaine Green. So I got her to do to redo the hook right now. I'm working on getting a session booked with my brother Big T Beats to get that her vocals recorded, so we can do all the flip flopping and transferring and get this thing done, because I'm working on a new project which is called Tunnel Vision.
Well, you took us there. Tell us about tunnel vision.
Let's get it. Tunnel
Tunnel
vision.
Vision is just me being focused on what I got going on, and not allowing outside distractions of the world, whatever it may be, whether it may be my 9 to 5, anything. And Tunnel Vision will be it's a record. It's an album that's going to consist of some great artists. And like I said, it's basically me talking about everything that I got going on and not being distracted by the outside and putting on display stuff that's near and dear to me, as I always do, whether it be my clothing line, the merch. Yeah, I do. I was kind of late, so that's why I didn't bring it inside. I wanted to hurry up and get in here, but I do have some. But Tunnel Vision will be out sometime this year. I'm not gonna put a date on it, but you will get records featuring AKA The Apostle. You will get records featuring Big T Beats, and records featuring quite a few other artists from here and there and everywhere. But I'm not going to let that cat out the bag yet. But yeah, just look out for Tunnel Vision and that record, Pain Inside, produced by DMV Dre, will be out soon, featuring AKA The Apostle and Charmaine Green.
All right, tell us about the inspiration behind that song. What made you? Because you're talking about some pretty deep stuff on that particular track. What was the the thought process, or what experience made you want to sit down and talk about the pain inside, especially in today's time, because there's a lot going on.
Well, it's kind of crazy and funny at the same time, because like I said, this is a record that I've been trying to get out for the longest time, and everything just wasn't lining up, because I didn't want to, for me, sound quality wise, it wasn't there it wasn't where I wanted it to be, and the structure of everything wasn't exactly how I wanted it. So the record, I got it from DMV Dre, and I don't really set out to write. Like some people might say, hey, I want to make a song like this, I want to make a song like this. I go off the vibe. So when I got the record, that's the vibe I got off of it. And I got plenty of stories to tell of myself, people I'm affiliated with, stuff that I see in the world every day. So that's basically what is filled with, different stories from different people, places, and things of that nature. So, and I just happened to get my cousin Charmaine on the record to do the hook, and I was like, you know what, I gotta get tight, the AKA The Apostle, on this record, man, because, and mind you, I already knew what time it was, and just to give you a quick, like, this record actually was first assembled. This had to be like, I want to say like 2007, 2008. It's been a while. 2010, maybe.
I would say it was like 2000. I want to say 13.
You think it was that?
I think it was either 13, because I knew I was in the process of recording the Apply Pressure mixtape.
You might be right. I know it's been a minute.
I say I remember, because I helped. I did a joint with you on that too. I remember that.
It's been a minute, so we just didn't get everything right that I feel like it should. So going into it, I already knew what time it was with him. You know, he's a bartender. If you don't know what a bartender is, he gonna serve you. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
he got it.
That. So when I heard his verse,
it be snapping.
I was fitting to go back and rewrite my verse, man. Like, nah, that's just what it is, man.
That's one take tight shorty.
Let it fly.
That's one take tight shorty.
That's what it was, man. So I'm like, oh yeah,
he can spin it right now without even hesitating.
Yeah, did he, man? My man said, I'm gonna give you 100 bars from. I ain't even gonna go into it. I'm gonna let you hear the record,
man. What?
I'm gonna let you hear the record when it come out, and y'all gonna understand where I'm coming from, because like. He put hands and feet on that verse, for real, straight up, bro. You ain't even had to do me like that, though. Let's talk about you. It is about me, because you're on the record that I'm putting out. You know what I'm saying? So that all, it's all in the same melting pot, man. So yeah, that's what it is. Yes. Look out for Tunnel Vision.
Appreciate these two dynamite brothers. You know what I mean? So like they said, check them out. This guy here, I swear, he got to have at least 6 projects in the last year. And if they not putting out projects, they got an event, BOGO bands, different things going on. So definitely be on the lookout for Big T Beats and
We got
Foxx.
Get right,
Mr. Get Right or Get Left.
I mean, I can have a senior moment. Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
Hey,
something,
it's
man.
all
A
good.
lot of times on here, man, I ain't even gonna try to hide it no more. I'm gonna have senior.
Hey man,
What happened?
when you got a lot of stuff going on, you gonna have moments like that. Period.
But we know you going and getting it though. That's for
It
sure.
don't even matter.
Now, I would be remiss that we went through this, this brother from the Chuck and all that. We didn't speak on some of those that, influenced us as we came up through the Chuck. And I'm not just talking about music. I'm just talking about like the families, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the Betty Louses and the Skirts and the people that, that influenced us. We know we lost a few of them, but, you can speak on that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you said it, because see, for me, a lot of people don't know. I have two sides of a family in Charles County, and the side that I actually grew up around is what you speaking on, like my cousin Bobby, Skirt, my aunt Betty, those people that when I was growing up as a youngin', no matter what was going on, they made sure I was good. Them definitely are two people that are definitely missed. That like I said, when I was going through certain situations, like coming up young, like playing football, I wanted to play football. I ain't had the bread to play football. My cousin Bobby said, "Man, what you need?" Me and Fat Boy, R.I.P. Fat Boy and R.I.P. Johnny. I mean Bobby. Y'all gonna have me crying in here today. Tight, why you do that, man? But yeah,
My little brother.
yeah, man. Bobby was like, "What you need, man?" You know what I'm saying? That's it. Paid for me and Fat Boy to sign up for football. Paid for our cleats, all that. You know what I'm saying? This back when I was living in Heathcote, Waldorf Wildcats.
Dang.
Yeah,
Dang.
Waldorf Wildcats.
Dang.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This back in like, what's this like? It's like 90. I want to say like 93, 94.
Because I'm about to take everybody before a trip real quick.
93, 94.
Wasn't nothing like a battle between the Waldorf Wildcats and the Play the Blue Knights.
Man, what?
Play the Blue Knights, we had to bump with them Bammers on a regular.
Man, the Blue Knights with nothing to play with.
Hey, that's crazy.
Oh, cheating Bammers be people on the team 30 years old.
We need to get their birth certificates before the game. Before the game.
Same age. We never got gray hair.
Oh man,
Anybody with gray hair in middle school.
yeah, man. But yeah, back then, them were the days. Like them were the times that I was like back and forth from King George to VA. I mean to Maryland. So when I first started coming over here, that's where I was. One of the places that I was coming around Huntington, around Heathcote, to my Aunt Betty house. That's what it was. Summertime, even if it wasn't for the whole summer, like if it was for a couple of weeks, me and Fat Boy, I'm talking like 10, 11 years old. Like that's how far me and him went back. Running around this place and that place, then Heathcote, and back when we was stealing out of stores, stealing candy, just doing dumb stuff as kids. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely, people like my Aunt Betty, my cousin Bobby on this side, of course on the other side, like my grandmother, that's basically who raised me, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, people have effect on your life and they give you gems that you carry on, you know what I'm saying? Like you never forget certain things and you never forget certain people. So at the end of the day, shout out to it's too many to name, to be honest with you. It's too many to name, but shout out to all the loved ones that's no longer here, from the King George side all the way to the Maryland side, to the Charles County side. Like I said, it's too many to name, but
right. Yeah, it'll never be another Heathcote Road. Not like it was, bro. Like his cousin Bobby was like, he was the OG. He was the OG. So most of us that had to, as we came up, he was like the one, like, man, come here, man. Let me make sure you show you how to do this. And his Aunt Betty, she was the neighborhood mama. That's my street mother. You know what I mean? So that's why I say, Johnny, R.I.P. Johnny, that was my little brother. His mother was my mother. You know what I mean? So that's how that was. And I can't go without saying my man Larry Loud. That's forever my brother.
Oh yeah,
That's forever.
Cuzzo Junior. And it's crazy though. Like a lot of people don't know this, but like when people really started knowing who I was, when I moved back to Maryland, like I was just, everybody know me as Terry. And La Plata is two in that area. It's two different Terrys. Black Terry. Then they like light skinned Terry.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was known. Listen what I'm
talking about the Terry. I think you.
Listen what I'm saying.
No, we ain't even.
Listen what I'm saying. That's what I was. You gotta understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I was known from. Nobody knew me as Foxx. Foxx came from Fat Boy. Fat Boy gave me that name. He gave me that name because I used to always watch Sanford and Son. So he started calling me Red Fox. Gotcha. So it's people to this day that still call me Red Fox when they see me. Like over the years, people then dropped it from it's Fox or FO, you know what I'm saying? But that nickname originally, it came from RP Johnny. Like he called me Red Fox. That's how I got that name.
That's dope.
And it just stuck with me, and everybody called me that.
We couldn't be up here and not get. We had to pay homage.
Nah, that's facts. That's
pay homage.
That was my dog, for real.
We had to pay homage. That was my little brother. 100. That was my little brother. You know what I mean?
That was my dog.
One more time, R.I.P. my man Johnny. Shout out to Poobie, to Rhonda, Tanya, Nene, Paul,
all the poopers in the lounge.
Junior, Mike. All right, I'm gonna stop because I'm gonna forget some of y'all.
Yeah.
I better not forget Dee Dee, please.
Yeah, Aunt Dee Dee.
Yeah, I better not, man. She will be press me out. All right, at least I got the one I know that's gonna press me out the way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But all right, fellas, while we still here, is there anything that you just want to put out there to the atmosphere? Anything you just want to get off your chest? Anything you just want to yell out?
Make sure y'all get yourself some merch, man. If you need some merch, I got you. GRGL, Way of Life, apparel. I got what you want. I got what you need. Holla at your boy. Snapbacks, hoodies, long sleeves. I got some socks on the way. Yeah, I'm working on some flavors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I got y'all. So holla at your boy.
Also tell the people about how they can book you in. Also book your band too.
Yeah. Of course, if you want to book me as a host, you need a feature, anything. Yeah, holla at me at va2mdllc@gmail.com. All the same email for the band too. South of the Trey Music. Make sure y'all follow me at South of the Trey Music on IG. Underscore Mr. Get Right to Get Left on IG. GRGL Way of Life apparel on IG. So yeah, that's what it is. Shoot me that email, man. I'm gonna be your host. You need a ghostwriter. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody to drop some chicken in the grease for you. It's like, nah, I'm playing.
Yeah.
That was gangster.
Yeah, he whipping up dope tracks.
Yeah.
Gangster right there.
You know what I'm saying?
You need a ghostwriter, call me.
I'm serious though.
Gangster.
If you need somebody, hey,
That's a shot.
yeah. But hey, some people comfortable with that.
I'm
It
not
is
touching
what it
that,
is.
bro. You are by yourself.
Some of the I don't necessarily agree with it, but some of people's favorite.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you missed out on agree with ghostwriting. You did say that.
Yeah, I don't agree with
Y'all
ghost.
fussed me out one day on I ain't forgot about that. We get to that
I
next time.
don't-
You did fuss me out about that.
I don't agree with like if you call yourself a MC,
You should.
I don't agree with somebody else. Yeah, because that's money. That's my occupation.
Yeah, some people
It's a business.
Some people want, the sauce that you got.
I don't need nobody to write for me.
Aight.
Like my lyrics.
Aight,
A hook.
All right, we here now.
A hook, yeah.
We here now. All right, so here was the issue that we had, right?
It was about Drake.
No, we're not going to see. You messed up. We weren't going to put out who it was.
I got you.
But we was having a debate about ghostwriting, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is what I said. In today's time, I don't care no more. In today's time. Because 90% of the people that we say out there like that need a ghostwriter. Because if you wrote that yourself, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, hombre?
You feel me?
Well, I mean, I think what you're saying, it makes a lot of sense, because a lot of times they got a whole bunch of people in the same room helping creating that record, versus back in the day you had to spit the hardest bars they needed for you to even get into a room. You know what I mean? So like you had to battle people with stuff that you come off right off the top of your head, or something that you have wrote yourself. So like that's what makes it completely different, because nowadays we don't have that same atmosphere.
If you got somebody that can make you sound like something, go ahead and give a cuz. Go ahead, keep whatever you working on that, because nowadays it's more about your brand, it's more about your movement, it's more about what you can sell off your what you doing. So if you got the only thing holding you back is just your bars back, let somebody tighten you up. Forget that. If they say you not top 5, so what? Look at this. I mean, do you?
Yeah. I mean,
That's my opinion on it.
I don't.
And I'm an MC from the root.
Yeah.
In my day, I'll fight you if you ask me, can you ghostwrite for me?
Or if somebody said you didn't write that.
Man, look, man, we going outside.
But at the end of the day, and I get it, and I don't dispute that. But for me,
I'm going outside with
me,
that.
I'm also a businessman.
Right? No.
This is the music business.
Right.
So I'm not mad at it. Like if somebody needs some bars or a hook, I'll help. But for me personally,
wow.
I don't want nobody to write a verse.
I couldn't even finish my wings. You know what I'm saying?
A hook. You're a fool. A hook, yes. A bridge, yes. But
this interview
my
done.
actual verse, no, I'm good. Because I don't think you can put together what I want to say and project that to the people the way I can.
Yeah.
That's just me. Some people cool with that. It's a lot of artists, top tier artists, that have ghostwriters. I just found out Snoop had people writing for him.
Yep.
He admitted it though.
But that's what I'm saying.
He always admitted that.
Nah, I didn't always hear him say that.
No, he always admitted
He said later on in his career.
No, he always admitted it.
Nah. I can pull up an interview. He said later on in his career, he figured, but let me finish.
Right.
He said later on in his career, he wrote a lot of different records, and he wanted to feel like, he wanted to see what other people could do, writing this record for Snoop Dogg. What you call it? Wrote a song for Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, Shorty Red.
Even Shorty Red. Young boy from Waldorf. What's my man? Corday. Corday wrote a record for Snoop.
When was this though?
Recently, like within the last 5 years.
So what I'm saying is, he
to my Doggy Style.
He had records written for him way back from the first album.
Yeah.
I ain't knowing about that.
Yeah, he had records written for him off the Chronic.
Yeah, and Jay-Z wrote Still Dre.
Jay-Z wrote Dre verse, and Jay-Z
wrote the whole song.
He wrote the whole song.
He wrote the whole song.
He wrote the whole song. Jay-Z wrote the whole song.
He wrote the whole song.
Snoop's bars too. Yes.
What's Snoop verse on Still Dre?
Oh, you right. You right.
Yeah. Come on, man. I do this too.
No,
come on, man.
So,
he ain't got no verse on that. It's a hook.
He still wrote the hook.
That's cool. He wrote a hook for me. He on the song I got nominated for. Okay. Go and get it. He wrote the hook.
All right.
So I mean, hook is cool, but my actual bars that I'm spitting in my verse, I'm good. To each his own, though.
Now that's different.
To each his own.
That's different. But he rapped it though. He rapped it though.
What you mean he rapped what?
I mean,
Still.
I mean, we know Drayden had ghostwriters since the beginning.
Well, we know the producers.
Yeah, like
time out. I don't fall into that category.
not you. But just like the song Young G's with Biggie, Jay, and Puffy. Jay wrote Puffy's verse.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Everybody that's on the song with Puffy actually wrote that.
I don't think Puffy ever wrote. He might have wrote a couple, but for the most part, everybody wrote for Puffy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's not nothing that I'm surprised about. But at the end of the day, I just seen an interview when he didn't mention like earlier records. He said, this was his words. He said after him doing so much, he wanted to see what other people could do as far as writing records. Yeah. Because he said I also came from an era where, other people didn't write for you. He said, but now he said I done so much. He said I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody.
Yeah, but DOC wrote a lot of those records for them for all of them Dr. Dre songs.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean?
that's Dre
That's
NWA.
NWA.
That's NWA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
it
So
comes
Ice
down.
Cube.
Yeah, Ice Cube.
Yeah,
Ice
so
Cube
the
had a
Cube-
major part on that.
so the Cube.
Yep.
So the
Which
Cube,
is dope.
But you know, Snoop came later. Snoop came after NWA.
Yeah.
He
All
came.
right, so we're gonna have real quick. We're gonna do a couple hip hop questions because there was a couple things that came up. Like it was a video of they were debating between Biggie and Ice Cube, right?
What was the debate?
Who was the better
What's
storyteller?
up, Bray? You a fool, Bray.
But here's the problem I had with how the debate went. I don't have a problem with you saying who you feel was better. I ain't have a problem with that. It's the way better what I had a problem with. You can say
Who's
Biggie,
that?
You can say either one is better. Neither one of them is way better. Not way
Oh,
better.
you talking about between the two? Who's
Yeah.
a better storyteller?
Period.
Okay.
Period.
Biggie and who?
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
Yeah, I'm not like it. Way better.
Way better? No.
I don't like you said. I don't think way better should be an equation for either one of them.
Way better?
Nah. But to me, as I got older, to me, this is just me. I'm only speaking for myself. I look at it as music is subjective.
It is.
Because you like what you like at the end of the day.
Yeah,
That's just what it is.
Yeah,
You
but
like
also-
where is the rule book and the guide that say you have to?
Oh, he banned a politician.
I'm just saying. I'm being honest.
Right.
Where is the rule book that says you have to spit a certain way or say certain words to be the best lyricist or whatever or storyteller, whatever the case?
I mean,
may be.
it still comes down to what you listen to. Because even if we was to say that, you know, Biggie was, you know, a little bit better than Ice Cube, Biggie was also more popular than Ice Cube at, you know, in the heights, in the heights of height.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, it was.
Yes,
it
he
was. It
was.
was a little bit more.
No.
Yes, he was.
Media wise,
No.
it was a little bit more because
No.
if you this is what you got to think about, bro. Ice Cube was mentioned by the president because of NWA's lyrics. It don't get no more popular than that.
I understand that portion. I
It don't get
understand
no
that
more.
portion.
You talking about from a level of like fans, just like I just watched the Tupac movie, and his mother told him in the movie, "You're a leader." He said, "I ain't no leader." He said, "Boy, the vice president just said your name on national TV. You're a leader." You know what I'm saying? So in that, if you look at it in that sense,
Okay. It's still on a level you feel like Ice Cube and Biggie was just the
All right,
same
so let me-
as much as popular wise.
Let me say it this way. The Ready to Die, life after death situation where it went, no, Ice Cube never had an actual project that did that. No, he didn't. But where he was at already, by that time that happened, he was already a mogul. See what I'm saying? Once he did Death Certificate, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. He was him. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, I don't have a problem with nobody saying who you think better. That's why in even in sports, I don't debate eras no more.
Yeah.
I don't debate eras no more. If you got some type of criteria that makes sense for your argument, I agree. You can have it. You can have it. Just don't do no silly stuff and try to impose your wisdom on me with a whole bunch of nonsense, because then I start nitpicking and then we
Right.
pop.
Yeah.
So if you got something that makes sense, yes, Biggie is extraordinary artist. So if you want to say, man, if Biggie's was him, fine. Don't got a problem. You want to say Pac is him, fine. Okay? Whoever. But just don't be like coming at me, oh my God, Ice Cube was never this. Now you lunching.
I look at it as just whoever you relate to and whatever you like. That's how I look at it.
Somebody gonna be like, you know, Nas. You know, somebody gonna speak on Nas. Somebody speak M. Somebody speak DMX.
Hey, we better wrap this up.
Somebody speak DMX. I'm saying somebody gonna say DMX. I'm just saying, this is, you talking about people that really talk about storytelling.
Yeah,
Storytelling.
I mean, again, it's about what you like and what you relate to. Again, because
Storytelling, man.
you speaking of Eminem, I can't relate to Eminem.
You from Detroit.
But that doesn't mean anything.
I can't relate to Eminem.
We talking about storytelling, the ability to tell stories at a high level.
We're not doing it.
I can't relate to M.
Come on, man.
Not doing it.
I just can't. He has songs that I like, but Like this just me. If I'm riding, I've never heard nobody that I've hung around in my years say, "Man, put that new Eminem on." Ever. Now he might be in the rotation. I'm just saying. Like I'm not disputing his skill set, but I'm being honest. I ain't even trying to be funny. Like I can't relate to.
I ain't even trying to get canceled.
I ain't trying. I mean, like I'm not. I like Eminem, but I can't.
I do.
I don't have a lot of Eminem songs in my playlist. Is what I'm saying.
Dang.
Like
the
Marshall Mathers LP. Yeah, vicious. But all the other,
Other what?
all the other songs, they catchy and they rhyme, but I'm not listening to it.
You talking about
my name is.
You talking about D12?
No. I ain't even talking about D12. I'm talking about Eminem. Period. It's a classic in the sense of a commercial success.
Stan.
I'm not
classic.
Yeah, I'm not
Storytelling.
Yeah, but I'm talking about as a whole. You name 3 or 4 records.
I'm just saying, like that's one that I know everyone.
All right, so let me tell my Eminem story. All right, here's my Eminem story, real quick. All right, when he first came out, right, we listened to the mixtapes and all that, right, and because we used to get mixtapes mailed to us from New York on the receiving dock. The dudes from New York would send us a crate of mixtapes, and we just pop them in, CDs, tapes, and just pop them in. So one day, I'm like, man, this dude Eminem, like that, he nice this, that, like I'm really bigging this dude up. I'm liking how he rolling and everything. So then it came. It was a CD, and the top of the CD it said Eminem versus Everlast, right? So my only reason for putting this CD in, because I'm listening for Eminem about to crush this Bama. And I play it. He cleaned my man up. I ain't never been the same. So maybe I'm hard on him because of that, because I put him on this pedestal, and then the first time I put him in a mixtape going against somebody, man. When I say Everlast went, he went. You hear me? Jump around. He went.
I never heard this.
I'm gonna play it for you before we leave. Not gonna play it on the air, but I'll play it for you leave. But when I say Everlast went, he went, bro.
This has to be way back.
But you gotta think about it. You look who you talking about. Everlast, House of Pain. That's like that's back in the day.
I mean, this.
Man, let me out over here, man.
What's this?
That ain't back in the day.
Let me out over here. Yeah, that's like 88.
That's what
I'm about to say this had to be before 90 because I have no idea.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta think
when
about
did this come out?
He's a lot younger than we are, so he don't really know.
When did this come out?
Yeah.
No, Everlast came out with Ice-T.
Okay, see now
Everlast came out with Ice-T.
Okay, now we talking because I'm like I don't know what we talking
all
about.
y'all that watch Ice-T on Law and Order and all that.
I know he get busy.
A lot of people, he ain't get busy. But Ice-T.
No, I'm talking about in a sense when I say get busy.
Colors.
When I say get busy,
Night, Bill Walker. No.
But guess what? You see where he at now?
Yeah.
He got there from that.
You know why though?
So
you know why he left though? You know why he left hip hop, right?
Why?
You know why?
Why?
Because the LL curse.
I mean, it is what it is. The reason you get into hip hop is to be successful.
It's too much, man.
The reason you get into hip hop is to be successful, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And no disrespect to anybody that likes lyrics and bars. I'm at a point in my life, man. If you can't make a great song, I don't care how many bars you can flip.
That's right.
And
you can't make a great song. What are you here for?
And we get on a lot of guys that come from the battle rap scene that can't come over and make a successful song too.
Oh, I talk about that all the time. I told people that.
A lot of them can't.
I remember that one day.
Well, you know what I'm talking about,
right? What you talking about?
Well, we got those who that
we ain't gonna say that.
I know, but we got those who got
right now.
A lot of them can't.
One of them came out of me. Yeah.
I remember you said.
You ain't put me in the verse, buddy. I can't get back.
Look, you be like this. Oh yeah, I remember you said.
You ain't gonna be on stage. You ain't put me in the verse, and I can't never get back on there with you those there. All right, shout out to all the URL battlers and all that. All right, y'all, listen. It's been wonderful. We're gonna go around the room, tell people where they can reach you, your handles, and all that. Talk to them.
Oh man.
Starting with you, Big T Beat.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Big T Beast, aka Mr. Love Jones himself, the Love Doctor. The super producer himself, the engineer that'll help get you right. You hear me? Y'all can go ahead. Follow me on Instagram at Big T Beats 810. I repeat, follow me on Instagram at Big T Beats 810. And you know, I'm on Facebook, Big T Beats. I'm on Twitter, or now X, Big T Beats 810. And you all can go ahead and lock in if you need beats, you know what I mean, production, hosting, you hear me, radio drops, mixtape drops, man, everything, man.
Chicken sandwich.
You hear me? Everything. I do it all, man. And we got you, man. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all so much, man.
Oh man, y'all, wow. You already know who it is, what it is. It's your man FOXX, Mr. Get Right or Get Left, man. Holla at me on IG at _ Mr. Get Right or Get Left, at IG for South of the Trade Music, GRGL Way of Life. If you need some merch, holla at your boy. I'm your merch dealer. I got track suits, hoodies, snapbacks, all that. You know what I'm talking about? Progress is a process. Yeah, it's your man FOXX, Mr. Get Right or Get Left, South of the Trade, VA to MD Entertainment. We're going to see y'all tomorrow, right? Martinis, 10553 Theodore Green Boulevard, White Plains, Maryland. Pisces Party hosted by Big T Beats, featuring Guess Who Band and the South of the Trade Music. Yeah.
I go by the name of AK the Apostle.
For sure.
Normally on a regular, this is the Let's Talk Sports Yard. I ain't big time like Shannon where I can have 3 different shows and do all that. So we just put everything on one joint for now. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. Also, I gotta keep this shout out right here. And on March the 20th, right here live in studio, I will be doing an in-studio concert. You know, it's just, you know, God was tugging on me, hitting me and telling me to do this. I didn't ask why. You know what I mean? And he'll tell you, my man over there, I've been bugging him for months. We gotta do this in studio concert. We gotta do it in studio concert. So now it's finally here, March the 20th. I expect to see, you know, as many of my, you know, my brethren as possible. If possible, if not, all you need is a device that you can watch it on. You ain't even got to be there. It will be live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. And we're gonna come in. I'm just gonna let off what God got on my heart. And with that being said, we're gonna get out of here. I gotta give a special thank you to my brother Bezel, the Black Eye Media team, the Next to Flex podcast, Sport Podcast, Talk Yo, and all that in there. Also gotta give shout out to Big T Beats, FOXX, South of the Trade, Mr. Get Right, Get Left, and also 2-time Wammie nominee finalist. And hopefully they come away with that Wammie this year. Shout out to the Chuck County Creek boys and all that. We out of here. Peace.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Get it.
Archie, what's up, big